What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome into my round 7 final round robin game for the Big Bash League this season. And as it has been for many seasons lately, we do have our destiny in our own hands. Basically, a win here today would see us secure top position on the ladder. Whereas if we lose, we're still going to go and make the top 4. So a top 4 place is still definitely in the balance. It definitely is going to happen. It really is just a matter of where we finish. Rather than do we make it or do we not make it. So that is what has been happening there. I think we're on, I can't quite remember how many points we're on. I think we're on maybe 10 points heading into this game. So, and we're just struggling to get Brad Hogg away. And this seems to be the case, not only in this, but, you know, many players in real life do struggle with Brad Hogg and just going and trying to get him away. So a wily old competitor now into his 40s. So definitely, you know, has that experience. And I think what we're going to do is just nudge him around. I think that's what we need to do just to go and get things sorted. We are only chasing about 140, so if we do leave a little bit of work to do at the end for the middle order, you know, we do have that opportunity to go and take that quite easily towards the back end of the innings. I mean, we still got 5 off the over, so it's not the worst over in the world by any stretch of the imagination. And that one there, I was going to say has been put away, but there is actually a man back there. So the Scorchers have done their homework. They do know where we like to play. Speaking of homework, I've done mine today. As I am recording this video, Australia are playing South Africa in the, I'm trying to think what it's called, just the tri-series that's going on between those two and West Indies at the moment. And it was, I guess all tournament we have seen very, very low scores, and that was the case in this game as well. South Africa contained, not bowled out, but contained to 189 for 9 off their 50 overs. I think Behardine was the top scorer there with 62, I believe, and everyone else just pitched in, chipped in here and there. But it does seem to be quite a reoccurring fact when it comes to, you know, games that are in the subcontinent, especially in this tournament, that they are very low scoring. And there were a lot of people, I was reading a lot of comments about people saying, you know, since the IPL's been on, we've had all these big scoring, high scoring games, that low scoring games are boring to them. And I have to completely disagree. I think games where bowlers are on top and bowlers have a little bit of an advantage over the batsmen, I really enjoy watching them, you know, as a neutral. I think, well, I wouldn't say that the game at the moment is probably favoured to the batsman, but I mean, as we've seen in the IPL, a lot of high scores, a lot of hundreds being scored. So it is leaning towards the batsman. I don't think it's completely in favour of them, but they do have, that's a nice shot through the covers. They do have, I'd say, a little advantage over the bowlers. Whereas, you know, this tournament we've had so far is really good because it does give the bowlers something, you know, to work for. I mean, Josh Hazlewood today, I think he took 2 for 20 in his 10 overs, very economical. And Zampa and Lyon carrying on their good one-day form together. I believe they picked up 4 or 5 wickets between them again. So they are going and forming a nice wee partnership, nice wee bowling partnership. And they do complement each other well. Obviously, the leg spinner and an off spinner, and big raps on on Adam Zampa, because the IPL he's had and the World T20 he had, he is aiming for higher honours. And I think it could possibly only be a matter of time before we do see him playing some Test cricket. I think he still does need to get a little bit of Shield cricket under his belt, because that is what has been said, that his Shield form in recent years hasn't been the greatest, and that is why he hasn't been included in the longer format of the game. But as we were watching this, well, just before I went to go and record, Australia had lost an early wicket of David Warner. They were 1 for 1, I believe. There were 18 consecutive dot balls, I think, after the Warner dismissal. They were 1 for 1 at that stage, I believe. And there's a nice shot tucked off the hips. That's going to be 4. We don't see that very often from Cliffy. But a nice wee shot there. And that is also the 50 partnership. So they will go and take that there. 50 off just 27 balls. And quite strangely, it is actually Michael Klinger who is being the aggressor in this pair. He is... Oh, I was just going to check. 34 off 15, whereas we are, I mean, with that 4 there, it is going to boost us up. But 22 off 13, which, you know, isn't slow for us, but it isn't at that same extreme that we are used to. But anyway, Australia were, they were about 4 for 1 when I last checked. And we will just go, I actually adjusted late to that shot, and we'll go and play it through the covers. Pick up another 2. And, I mean, this has been a very good over so far. We picked up 10 off the first 4 balls, and that is with no risk. We've played 2 shots, obviously, off the hip that were flailing down onto the pads. I think we may have played 3 there actually, and then we played that one through the cover that we did obviously adjust for. And it really just depends on where the ball is being bowled. If it is going to be in, that area where we can go and drive through the covers quite nicely, then we are going to go and take it as we have done so far. And 63 off 5 overs, and the required run rate already down towards 5. So we just need to keep going. We've got that one through as well. Not timed perfectly, and probably will just be a couple. But in the meantime, we move on to 30. As I said, Michael Klinger was being the aggressive. We're not that far behind him. We are only 4 runs behind now, and we have faced just 1 extra ball. So, saying that though, the man on a mission, Bradley Hogg, is back in, and he will be looking to go and slow things down. You just gotta respect the guy, because otherwise he is gonna punish you. That's a good bit of fielding down on the boundary to keep it just to 2. I'm not quite sure who that was, but good work by whoever that was. So, but what a start this has been. This has been a great power play for everyone. I mean, normally, as I said, it is the case that my opening partner will struggle. Well, not struggle a little bit, but, they will struggle to go and keep such a high strike rate. But that hasn't been a problem for Klinger today. He has been aggressive, and that's why we have got off to this start. This incredible start that we have had. I mean, 70 off 5.3 overs. To finish the power play, I think anything over 70 runs, especially with no wickets down, which is looking like we are going to go there unless we see one in these next 2 balls. That is just... It is the perfect power play. You can't ask for too much more than that, especially when you are chasing a total like we are today. And that one there, we've just waited on, gone and spanked it through the covers. It will pick us up another 4. We move into the 40s as well. So, and the key thing is down the bottom, as we did just see, required run rate is now just under 4.5 and over, which does make it very easy for the guys coming in, next and even in the middle order. It does make it very, very simple for them to go, and not have to strike it from ball 1. They can go and obviously, get used to the conditions, play their strokes. Oh my goodness, that is another shot that has just raced away. Anything that has been on the pads today has just been absolutely walloped. And that is something that I think we have really started to work on, probably in the last 20 or so episodes, is just anything that is on the pads, it is just going and getting put away quite comfortably. As it does, most of the time when we do play outdoor cricket. Anything that is on the pads normally is pretty easy pickings, because your field 1 isn't going to be down there too much, and 2, normally if it is on the pads, it is going to be pretty full. So putting it away is not the hardest task in the world. Michael Beer coming on now, and that one there has gone a little bit straighter than I had hoped. I was hoping that it was going to head down, possibly wide of, I'm just trying to get my fields right, mid-on, but that was not the case. It doesn't matter. 49 needed off 12.5 overs, and we just need the 1 here, the solitary 1, which we can't get this ball. It's gone to Michael Beer, and he has fielded it. But yeah, just need the 1 to go and pick up our 50, and Klinger isn't too far away either, so good on him. Nice wee looper there from Michael Beer. He does appeal, but I don't think there is any edge there whatsoever. I think it's just been clean miss. Maybe the bat hitting the ground was the sound that he heard, but I don't know why you've appealed there, Berry. And there we go. We will nudge that down the ground. Was going to come back for the second, but we will just take the single. Bring up our 50 off 27 deliveries, which is pretty quick. Slow to our standards, Normally we are used to going out there and banging the 6s, but today we have just gone and played a very sensible innings, and hopefully we can go and bat through to the end. Only 44 needed, so still a lot of time. And again, anything that is on the pads is going to disappear into, I guess, that square leg region. That one there probably could have been cut away quite nicely. It wasn't quick. It was outside off. It was short. It was just waiting to bang. We're just waiting to... I mean, really, we should have just gone onto the back foot. And if we had gone onto the back foot, we would have just gone and put that away. That one there's timed not perfectly. And because of that, we will be able to go and scamper back for the second. And... very early in the morning. Need my orange juice. It has been a long time since we had the special guest orange juice on the channel. He has made a return. So hopefully he can go and bring us some good luck. And we just need to work that. If we can get that a little bit finer, than that there, then we are going to go and pick up a boundary. But at the moment, 2s are fine because the required run rate is incredibly, incredibly low. There's the 100 up as well, 100 partnership coming off. Just 53 deliveries, so we'll definitely go and take that. As you can see, just 40 runs needed off 11.2. So under 4 is what is required. And that should be a wide. It is. It has been called by the umpire, so well done there. And we have seen a change in the field. I kind of want to start going for it because I've got mid-on, mid-off up. Oh, please. Mid-on and mid-off are up. We obviously are in because we've faced 30 balls. We've got 50 up. We haven't been aggressive yet. There's our first aerial shot that we have had. And Kunta Nile, who normally is pretty reliable, he has gone for 41 so far. And that's the shot that we were looking for before, but just, again, can't quite get enough on it. We move on to the 60s, though, and Klinger, hopefully he can go and pick up a boundary off these first couple balls in the next over to go and see himself move to a half century as well. And as I said, if we could manage both players to go and finish not out, get a 10-wicket win, what better way to go and prepare yourself for... Oh, it's got to be a wide. There's nothing I can do with that. What a better way to prepare yourself for knockout cricket, for semi-final cricket, than with a 10-wicket win chasing down 140. The bowler's gone and done their job. Now we just need the batsman to go and do theirs. That one there is run away fine. Oh my God. I didn't think it was going to get there, but it has. And we have gone and picked up 4. I thought there was no way that was going to get there. I didn't think it was going to have the legs, but seemed to accelerate across the outfield as it was going. So we'll go there. That one there is a lot better timed, and it is going to race away for another 4. So we will definitely go and take that. And things looking quite comfortable at the moment. 23 needed off 10, so that run rate is down below about 2 a ball. And that one there we have just missed. So strike rate was up at 200. It has dropped since. And thanks to those last 3 shots, well, attempted 3 shots, we have seen a change in the field now. We have, well, as far as I'm aware, I didn't check, but I'm guessing that they have pushed a deep third man back because they have brought both men inside the ring down the ground. So just going to go and play this out. Today I'm going to look to carry my bat, which is something that doesn't happen too often. We are going to sneak a single. Didn't really want that. Would have preferred the boundary 4, but we'll take it. We'll take the single, keep the strike, and I just want to go. I want Klinger to be able to pick up. I want him to get his 50. I really want him to get his 50. Run rate of 12 for us at the moment. Well, just under 12, I should say. 11.9 before that ball. That dot ball isn't going to help. But 22 off 59, and it is going to be very easy going. Klinger, he's still 3 runs away from that 50. That's what we want. We want him to get that 50. That one there is racing away. No way it's going to be caught. It's another 4. We move into the 70s. What an innings this has been by Cliffy. We've only had that one aerial shot, remember, and all the rest have been played along the carpet, Don Bradman style. And they have worked very well. We want that 10-wicket win. We're not going to be taking cheeky singles, especially at this stage when the game is so far in control that we can just go and play out a couple of dot balls if we do need to. If we need to play out some dot balls, we can. Probably a run there. Talking about playing out dot balls, there probably was a run there. But again, we just don't want to risk it. We want that 10-wicket win. And again, I'm guessing the field has changed. We do see a square gully go back and a square... I don't even know what you'd call that position. Straight through me. Good recovery over this from Kunta Nile. Remember, he was expensive in his last one. Only gone for the 4 so far. And we just need one that's just in that channel. Oh, not there. I thought that was it. I thought that was a ball that was going to go and take us through, but not the case. We will go, carry on. Man, this has been a long episode. Normally our episodes aren't this long because we've gone and got ourselves out by now, but 15 needed. Klinger's finally gone and got the 50. He got it off 26 deliveries, so I think that's about the same as myself. We are just going to pinch a single here, Can't be much more left to get. 13 runs, I believe, to go and pick up the victory. 14, sorry, they did score 140, so that means that we do require 141 for the win. So just 9 left to get. Still 8 overs to go after this one, and we're going to pinch again a cheeky single to keep striking the last over. Just 8 needed, 2 shots to go and bring us home the victory. The 10-wicket victory as well, which would be a very, very nice one. Michael Beer into the attack now, and what can we do with you, Mr. Beer? What can we do? Run it fine if we get the width. No! 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 We hit the width. It was there to be hit. And we've just picked out that man almost at a 4th slip. Michael Kadich gets the catch. We can't complete the 10-wicket win, boys, but a very good innings by us. 75 off, I think, about 40 balls. And they did finish it, I believe, in that over. Alex Hale's 12 off 3, so he just absolutely smashed it. We get the man in the match, 75 off 46. We did carry our side, got over half the team's runs as well. Big win for net run rate purposes. Not that that matters. I believe with that win, we are going to finish tops. We'll be taking on the 4th place team. Not too sure who that is. We will have to find out next week. But anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter links. That can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Rugby Challenge 3, Be a Pro Career Mode. Coming your guys' way. Make sure you do not miss that.